three,
Camera rolling.
in 3, 2, 1.
Hi everybody, welcome to the next episode of the building practice. I must say guys, I'm nervous. Now I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I am very much excited. So today, we are being joined by Mr. Haha, Mr. Kiki, Mr. who likes to, crack some jokes, make some people laugh. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Mr. Khabane Moloi,
Hey.
our presidenta of making us laugh. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. I'm very, very good. Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy that you're here.
Yeah.
Long time coming, isn't it? I've been saying, yo, Khabane, please pull up, please. And finally, we're here.
I mean,
It was long overdue.
yes, it was definitely long overdue. But I was kind of just waiting on you.
Please don't put me on the spot, man.
Yeah.
Don't put me on the spot like that.
I just needed the go ahead, and I was gonna put off.
Thank you, because you got me like that.
Okay.
Anyways, so Khabane is a comedian, and he's been a part, like this year, right? You were part of the Savannah Comedy Award. He was like the top 5 nominees, right?
Yeah.
For the Savannah Comedy Awards, and I think that's crazy. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
That's insane.
Thank you.
That's a big achievement. How do you feel about that?
I feel good. It felt right, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to be like cocky, but it was just the thing. I'm just like, yeah.
You're supposed to be there.
Yeah,
Like,
top 5 at least, bro. Like,
No,
if I don't win, okay, but top 5?
that's insane.
Come on, bro.
That's insane. Now, congratulations, man. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Anywho, let's get into the juice. Let's get into the meat, my dear sir.
Okay.
When did you start comedy? Like,
That's the juice. That's the meat.
wait, fuck you.
I was actually good at asking, like, okay, so smashing. Did you smash your pet? Like, okay.
No,
Sorry, your question.
This is not those ones.
Okay.
It's not one of those. I don't
Business.
care who you smashed.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So this is business. So.
Just get to it. When did you start? Why did you start?
Okay, so there's technically 2 answers where I actually, the first time I went on a comedy stage to like perform jokes was 2019. That was the first time I ever like went onto a stage, and then like I just finished writing matric exams, and normally after like a new material night they ask you to bring 2 friends with you. So I invited my 2 friends to come up with like pull up to the comedy thing with me, and they brought everyone, and it was an awful experience. I did really, really bad because I didn't write any material. I didn't know how that was done. I bombed really like badly, and no one laughed. And then load shedding kicked in the middle of my set, and I was just like, thank God. And then I was just playing the load shedding, and it was like, and then I was like, I'm never gonna do this again. So I didn't. I tried one more time after that and did kind of okay. So then I felt kind of better about myself. And that was also in 2019. And then I never did it again because COVID also hit and all of those other things. So yeah, I pretty much stopped doing stand-up. And then, God, now what year did COVID finish?
I think 2022. 2023. Actually, it wasn't 23 because 23 was like back to normal, so
yeah, so like literally fresh after lockdown, then I started a room. Actually, my comedy friend Jada, who's also a comedian, wanted to start a comedy room and wanted my help to do it. So then, boom, I was like, okay, then I'll also like perform once or twice, and then that's when I started. So it was 2022, I think, yeah.
Comedy room.
Yeah.
So what is this comedy room? Like, what were you guys doing?
So
what was it about? Obviously, it's comedy, but like, why did it start? What is the whole?
So the thing with comedy generally is that like we need. It's not like the same as other arts. Like you can write a song at home, make it as dope as you possibly want to do, like make it, and then you'll just, it's fine, like the song is finished, you just put it out there and start performing. Whereas with comedy, the only way to make a bit is like a joke or a gag. Or, sorry to like mansplain there. But like
That's like he's mansplaining. So I don't know the comedy world. I don't know what you're talking about. You're gonna be using these fancy words, so it's okay.
So you have like a little bit an idea, a concept of like a joke that you wanna try. And you go on stage and you need to go to as many new rooms or like new material nights where you go and it's like an open mic essentially, where you go and you perform new material, come up with a concept, and you make that little joke, a story, an idea, whatever. You use those nights to pretty much make your 2-minute little gag something amazing. And yeah, so that's pretty much so we were trying to create rooms for comedians to do that. Also to get into the industry pretty much, like make names for ourselves. Because all the older comics at the time, they didn't care. Like, not that they didn't care, but like, it's very hard to be noticed amongst all these other new comics that are trying to also be noticed. That time, I mean, it's right after COVID, so all of these like veteran comedians, they don't care because they're also just trying to get their bread back. You know, they're trying to make sure that their issues together, and they need to find rooms. So if you have the rooms where they can perform on a weekly basis, of course, they're gonna start paying attention to you and being like, hey, this kid, he's doing things. So.
Cooking something.
Yeah.
It's making people laugh.
Yeah.
I see that.
So 2022, pretty much, we started doing our own room. There's comedy in Greenside, and yeah, it was dope. It was cool.
When did you feel like? Oh, like during the Red Room and when after you started like the Red Room after 2022, when did you feel like, you know, I'm doing something, like, you know, I'm actually getting in this comedy space, I'm actually making people laugh and not the same as the first time, you know, when did you feel like, yeah, you know, comedy might just be my thing, my vibe?
You know, it's weird because I thought I was fine, okay. And honestly, looking back at my old material, I'm like, how could I have thought that was okay? Like, not like I was saying provocative things. It was just like, it was lame. It was trash. It was garbage duty trash. And I thought, like, damn, I'm killing it out here.
Yeah.
And that was because other people were reassuring me, like, yeah, don't keep on, bro. You're fine, dude. You're doing stuff. And I was getting the laughs, but it wasn't like, I wasn't interesting. And that's the thing that, like, I was always I was chasing being interesting way more than I was chasing being funny. And I still am.
You still chasing being interesting?
Yeah, like,
okay.
I don't.
How, okay, what would you say differentiates the two when it comes to like being on stage and now it's time for you to like start performing and all these things? When do you feel like, okay, this is where I'm drawing the line, I need to be interesting, I need to be funny now, and how do you differentiate the two?
I mean, funny makes people laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting makes people stay or come, like to a thing. Like, you know, like, anyone can be funny, bro. Like, I'm sure everyone can make you laugh. You know, everyone has at least one joke inside of them that can, or just be stupid, and you can do it, like, make people, yeah. But, like, I'm just making an analogy now. Like, that guy that you low-key find, like, mysterious, that, like, I want to get to know a little bit more about him, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna put in more effort to just get closer to that, or whatever. And honestly, in this world of entertainment, it's way better being interesting than being the funny guy. Because you can go to every show and kill and murder and getting standing ovations at every show, but no one remembers you. Like, they know, like, yeah, that guy was funny. Kind of, what did he say though? And like, no one remembers any of your jokes, but they know you were very, very funny. And they don't research about you, they don't come back to other shows because they're just like, they take it as not a novelty, but just like a frivolous thing, like kind of funny. Whereas if you're interesting, people go out of it. The best thing is like if someone puts on shoes to come and see you.
Shoes.
Yo,
That's crazy. Why? Why shoes?
Because like, it's off. Like taking off and putting on shoes. That's like the hardest part of the outfit to like just keep taking off and putting
That's
on.
not fine.
Yo.
Yeah, it's fine. Yo, there's no way.
And like if someone
Yeah.
puts on shoes to come and see you, bro, that's a blessing. Like one of my favorite moments is like last year, I put on my TikTok that like I'm doing and I wasn't actually trying to market the room because I don't really market it too much on my socials just yet. But I told people that in a story that something happened at one of my rooms, and then one girl DM'd me and she was like, "Where is it?" And she came and with 3 of her friends, and then I asked them where they come from. They were coming from Midrand and all the way to like this side, and I was like, "Damn."
Where are your red rooms, actually?
Not red rooms. Like it's an open mic room. Like yeah. Sorry to correct you. They're always different. Dude, I've in my 3 years of doing comedy, or this will be my 3rd year, I've opened a lot and I've closed a lot. Like literally like the actual places that I start these like they close down. Never mind the actual comedy thing closes. But your question right now, the one that we're doing is every Monday. Yeah, actually like shameless plug. Every Monday, 8 o'clock, 6s in Melbourne.
Not this
That's
man
on 7,
stealing the shine.
Yeah, pull up.
Like
We have
this
amazing
song.
comedians. Always pulling up new guys, old guys, doing like amazing material, trying to just test out like their stuff and see if they still got it. So yeah, pull up. Yeah, every Monday, 6s. No, yeah, cool. 8 o'clock.
Y'all heard it. Be there or be told.
You should pull up to one.
Yeah, we're talking about that outside, and man's like, yeah, you're probably not gonna pull up, or I'm not supportive or something. I'm just like,
Yeah,
if you say so.
I mean,
You said it, not me.
So you're not gonna pull up.
I didn't say that.
Okay, so you will pull up.
I might.
So you will pull up.
I might.
I'm beginning to see a pattern here.
What pattern?
No,
Say with your chest.
Nah,
Say
it's
with your
cool,
chest.
cool. Let's just keep it moving.
Wow. Okay. Anyways, are you doing this like comedy thing like full time?
I guess kinda, yeah. Yeah. I'm a freelance graphic designer by day and I tell jokes by night. So it's a 50-50 because I find myself doing a lot of graphic design work for comedy things. So at the end of the day, yeah, comedy still in a way gets me paid, yeah.
Do you ever feel like you need to do more?
Always. Always. Even when I've done the most and like I've spent the whole day like at night I'm doing the comedy, during the day I've done like several posters and I do a podcast in the morning and I do like a radio interview later on in the day. Like I can do all of that and still be like, I did nothing today. Like I didn't do enough.
What do you base your productivity on? Like when do you feel like, okay, now I did something?
I'll ask myself that in 5 years. Like, like I'm actually trying to ignore all of my accomplishments right now. Not like to like make myself feel bad, but it's gonna feel so much nicer when I just look back at everything I've done in bulk in the next 5 years and be like, damn, I did all of that. Rather than right now in dribs and drabs, like just like give myself these little, like it's so easy to get lost in like the Savannah Comics Choice Award thing. Being a top 5 nominee is amazing and it's great, but it's so easy to become complacent now. And it's like, you've barely even scraped the surface, like there's so many bigger things that I'm trying to do where if I'm always just thinking like I'm like the big dog in the new game, like, bro, you'll lose yourself thinking that you're something when you're just this much of a thing.
So do you feel like if you celebrate your achievements and you actually acknowledge them, do you feel like you're gonna start getting a big head?
No, I can acknowledge that. I already have a big head. Like that I won't even deny. Like
Yes.
it's like hey, I love myself and I'm the cockiest person I know. But I'll never and I'll acknowledge everything that I do. But I don't want to be so caught up in it that I'm frozen in it. Like I need to. It's really easy to think you're so cool and then you kind of freeze. Think like just stuck in that moment. I never want to be the person that's like, I was top 5.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, my goal before I got into stand-up comedy, the thing that I wanted was like, I wanted a Grammy for comedy, and I wanted 3 Netflix specials. So until I'm there, all of this other stuff is nice, and it's good to remember that it's a good keep pushing, but it's not the big goal. These are just things right now.
That's insane, man. That's really insane. Like I have this concept in my head that like celebrate the little wins. Especially because I'm someone who never really did that. So I eventually like got to a point in my life I was just like, man, I did that little thing. Mm-hmm. But also I'm someone who really loves growth. I love learning. So it's like, even though this little opportunity, it's like, okay, we're here and we did that and I'm proud that we did that. What's the next thing? So to hear that you are like, I did it, but nah, it's actually crazy. Quite interesting because it's just like, damn, could never be me. Not right now. Not at this point in my life.
No, you must celebrate the all your wins, small, big. I'll always acknowledge the thing and always like I'll never dismiss what I do, but like there's always that thing of like I just have a big chip on my shoulder. Honestly, you know what it is? It's the fact that I don't like it when bums think they can talk to me.
Okay.
And I mean that in like the night, like, bro, step your game up, bro. Like, when people that I have this thing where like, I respect people and I respect their accolades. There's times where I'm like, I feel, and this is maybe a bad trait to have, but it's like, I feel intimidated. I love being around people that intimidate me, like, because they're so great. This person is amazing. I can't even imagine having a conversation with this person. So then, and I don't mean this in a way where I think I'm better than anyone, but people must also have that little bit of like, when they talk to me, bro, like,
woo, I'm just done.
That's really what I want, and it's because like, and that must inspire them to want to work harder. It's just as much as I want to work harder.
So you want people to shrink themselves in your presence?
No, I want people to be dope in my presence. I want people to feel like, being around Khabane should feel like an achievement. Just being around me should be like, I am an accolade in a sense. Where it's like, damn, I can hang around this dude. And I'm not there yet. And like, right now, I want to be able to hang around Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock and all of that. That is an achievement for me. So every day, like, the day when I'm around them, I know for a fact I'm gonna be like shit, like, but I'm still gonna try and like hold my own and like be up there. Like I wanna be with people that intimidate me so that by the time I do something, I do it so amazing. People are like, wow. You're not supposed to be chilling with people that make you feel complacent. You're supposed to be chilling with people that make you wanna change the universe, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, for people that like be like, I don't know, sloppy, bro. Like you drink every day and you're not getting your ish together, having the audacity to like just want to hang out with me. It's like, come on, bro.
So you want to be around people who do stuff.
Yeah, like, I want to be people like that inspire me as much as I inspire them.
They do say you should never be in rooms where you're the smartest person. Yeah. So I hear you. That's actually really, really valid. And I agree with you. Being in spaces where people are better than you, it's just like, oh my gosh. And 99% of the time, those people have got this passion that is insane. And it's like that passion fuels you. And it's just like, I want to be like that. I want to spit bars like that. I want to crack jokes like that. Yeah. To like learn the art of it. So speaking of the art of it, comedy. Do you feel like comedy has like a specific structure, a specific manner in which you have to present it to create like a build-up, a breakdown, the links? Do you feel like when you get into a space where it's like, okay, now it's time for me to do stand-up comedy, you know, and you obviously prepare like stuff beforehand. What is the process of that?
I mean, yes and no to that question. But it's like there are no rules really, but there are certain things that are like it's a given to just be funny. Like it's not. I don't know if it's these are. I don't want to say these are comedy rules. I'll say these are funny rules. Where it's like the rule of threes. Like things are just funnier when it's in threes. I don't like, and I don't even know why. Or like, you can always make something funnier with the comparison. So this thing is big versus big as hell or whatever. Like just that type of comparison thing, where it makes things the emphasis of a thing. So or your cadence, your comedic timing, they are those kind of rules where it's just like how to something that's not funny at all. If you just understand those like tiny fundamentals, you can make something that's not funny at all hilarious. And then on the other hand, I also feel like no, there are no rules because someone that I don't find funny at all. Remember, it's subjective. It's like it's still an art. So like, I don't find your jokes funny. I don't find your writing. I don't find you funny at all, bro. And yet you're killing everywhere I see you. Every room, like I respect that you can do this because I don't see why people are enjoying this. And people are like that with some of my stuff also. Where it's like, why do they find this kid funny? And it's like,
just that guy.
We're all just that guy because we all have our little things that like we have like, yeah. Like a lot of white people will never find most of the comics funny because of the language barrier. So, but they can see they're funny. Clearly, everyone is laughing, but they don't know why. And it's that thing. It's like we just don't speak the same language, but we do the same thing, kind of.
Do you feel like breaking into the comedy industry has been difficult for you?
I think thinking that there is an industry is the biggest trick of the industry because there isn't really an industry. You can come in and start filling up the biggest stages in Africa, the grandest stages in Africa in your first like 6 months because you're blowing up on like TikTok, and then now you have clout. People are gonna come to your show, so you can fill up rooms easily. I think the only thing is going back to that interesting thing is like you will find it very difficult to translate the things that you see on social media to stage. So to captivate an audience for an hour or longer, it's not easy. So in terms of that industry question, I think the hardest part about it is actually having substance. Like, oh, this person has a show or has something to talk about for 45 minutes to an hour. Whereas people sometimes skip the whole building and sharpening your craft and then go straight to just doing big shows. And now they're doing a show at Emperor's Palace and they're terrible. But it's not that they're terrible, it's just that they knew, they don't like, they're new to it. Yeah, and it's like, then they hit up people. That actually has happened before where they're like these famous TikTokers that like are doing a big show at a place and they're not funny, and they know that, so then they'll ask newcomers that have no clout whatsoever, like me, to come and fill in the gaps at the show so that we can turn the energy back up and then such and such and such and such. And it happens all the time.
There was actually a TikTok that I watched where someone spoke about that, like how these TikTokers need to know that just because they're funny on TikTok, it doesn't mean that they're going to be funny on stage. It's like he was trying to say that basically the kind of content that you would create on TikTok and the type of jokes that you would say on TikTok and stuff would never be the same as the ones that you would go and show up on stage, which is reiterating what you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
That's
this
crazy.
is,
I actually didn't know that.
yeah. By the way, this is no shade to anybody that's like on
Yeah.
TikTok as well. There's a lot of TikTokers that like
Shade.
are actually hilarious, and I think if they did come on stage, they would kill and murder. And there are TikTokers that are actually doing that now. Also, like, yeah, like, hey man, it just depends. It's,
How do you tell the difference? Like, if I'm now, I decide, okay, I'm gonna start a TikTok and I want to be haha. So, how would I know that? Am I good enough to go on stage?
you just start and then you fail a little bit for a while, and or sometimes you just do really well the first time, and then like you're amazing. But all you gotta do is stick it out until it works. And some people have to stick it out a lot longer than others. But often you find that the people that had to stick it out a lot longer had something a lot more groundbreaking to put out there into the world. They just didn't know how to package it in the beginning. So you just gotta, hey bro, you just gotta stay committed to the thing. Like I still haven't really, I found a voice, I haven't really found my voice as yet. People oftentimes say that you only start getting good in comedy after your first 10 years. So, yeah.
10 years?
Yeah, like after, most comedians, all of name me 4 stand-up comedians.
Okay, wait.
Oh, name me 2.
Okay,
Like big stand-up comedian anywhere.
Trevor Noah, Trevor Kum. I think he's also.
I didn't mean South African like ones.
Oh.
Like any.
Dave Chappelle, Trevor Gumbi, and Trevor Noah.
Okay,
Just
cool.
Take those.
So like, okay, Trevor Noah is an awful example, but
Okay.
because he like the stories you hear about Trevor was like in his first 2 years he was already filling up the lyric theater and doing the day walk and killing it. But that's an anomaly, generally.
Yeah.
With like a Chappelle was like started comedy when he was 14, and then he only started blowing up like in like mid-20s, late 20s or whatever, and that's after the Chappelle show. So after he already had like the biggest show, and then people started paying attention to his actual stand-up comedy. But before then, it was just like, sure, it's just another comic. And now Chappelle is like being the guy, the goat, or considered like whatever in his 40s, you know, and he's getting all the Emmys and the Grammys and all of the accolades now in his 40s, heading to these late 40s, heading to 50. I think he is 50 now. So that like it really tells you he started at 14. Like people that are considered the goats in comedy, like started at like my age and are only getting the recognition now in their 50s and stuff.
Such is life, man. C'est la vie. C'est la vie, my man.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. Such is life. But yeah, okay, what about, okay, that would just, because I was about to ask you like the growth in the comedic space, but then,
Like the industry.
yeah.
I mean, ups and downs.
You what?
Up and downs.
Up and downs.
Yeah.
What are the downs determined by?
By if there is growth as comedians, you know, so
Do you, okay, when you, I'm gonna go back to the structuring of a comedy show or a joke, right? And putting it together with what I'm asking now. Like when it comes to the growth of your art, right? Do you determine that based off of what is happening around you? Like, are you that type of comedian who uses like jokes about like general things that happen around the world?
yeah. Okay, so it's tough to explain what I don't know how to explain how my comedy really is, because right now I just talk about things that I find weird, I find everything weird, pretty much. So I literally talk about everything. The thing is, when performing, especially for South Africans, I feel like South Africans are so used to like inside joke humor, where it's like if it doesn't end with like you talking about load shedding or something particularly very South African, then like it's so South African that like the rest of the world shouldn't know about it. I feel like we're so like used to that. You know, every punchline has to be like a traffic light versus robot joke or whatever. And that I'm trying to run away from. But I know how to do that kind of humor. Yeah. So what's your question?
So no, that was the question. I wanted to know like which kind of humor you do so that I can come back to my question.
Okay.
So my actual question is, how do you determine how to grow and how to better your craft? Like
As a person, or because I thought you were talking about like in terms of the comedy industry, is it correct?
no. Now I'm asking about you.
Me, okay.
Yeah. So yeah. How do you? The question it ran. So how do you determine like that this is how I'm growing? Especially now that you're mentioning that. Okay, people in South Africa only like a specific kind of, comedy style. They want the punchlines to be something they're familiar with, and all of that. So, with that being said, how do you try and combine what it is that you like and combine what it is that South Africans like, put them together, and then improve your craft? Let it get better.
I'm trying to remember this. You put like the medicine in like like the juice or whatever, like when you're giving it to a child. You like put it in like you don't just give out your thing.
Yeah.
The thing that you really want to give the people, sometimes, not to say like South African audiences are dumb, but like they maybe not ready yet for that weird thing that you want to talk about. So you need to just figure out a way to package it or go about it in like just a different angle where first you talk about the things that they're familiar with, that they understand with, that they're like, oh yeah, I feel that, I relate with that, cool. Now I'm comfortable. Now that you trust me in that regard, now I want to, let's try this weird thing. Hey, and remember, I'm one of you. We've established that. So now that being said, am I weird for this? Because if I'm weird for this, I'm technically weird for this? Because I just told you I'm exactly like y'all. You know what I mean? So that's how normally I'll tackle that's how I try and go about my comedy.
Try to relate.
Yeah, try to relate and then try and flip it over its head. Yeah.
I see. Not gonna lie, I couldn't be a comedian, man. Like I just feel like the pressure of making people laugh got me out, man.
And you
I'm not doing
shouldn't,
that.
bro. You shouldn't.
I'm not doing that, man. That just sounds like a mod.
You are not funny.
Wow! Cut the cameras now, I promise you. So what would you say is the 3 top most difficult things when it came to you growing in the industry, or just like the industry in general?
So 3 hardest things that I was dealing with
when you like started entering and like currently?
Okay, so 1 is finding my voice. It's something that I'm still really struggling with, to be like, because the thing is, I don't also want to put myself, and this is also the thing that I struggle with like on TikTok, when like I go on TikTok and everyone is telling me I should go niche, like all the videos that go viral, I know how to make those videos and I can make those like, but I don't want to do that. I like doing that and I'm okay doing it from here and there, but I don't want to put myself in a box where that's all I do, because I still have so many other ideas and things that I just want to talk about. So it's very difficult wanting to stay in one lane, where it's like I want to talk about all these things. Like sometimes I want to talk about feminism, sometimes I want to talk about racism, sometimes I want to talk about all of these things, and yet I also want to have everybody listening. Like I don't want to have a one demographic audience where it's just one group of people. Like I don't want to just fill out, like I don't want my room to just be filled up with just black guys. Yeah. Like sharp, I'm happy that people that look like me enjoy my stuff, but I want white people to be at the show. I want black women to be at the show. I want Indian people. I want everyone to all universally be like, let's go to a Khabane show. So that's something to find my voice and be able to bring everybody to come and see me. That's one. Two, the money. Oh, money, bro.
Don't we all?
Yeah, like yo, bro, like yo.
Yeah. As it's like it's stressing you out.
Yo,
Wipe
bro,
the sweat for a
the
second.
funny money isn't the money. It's the best kind of money, because then it's like, damn, I got paid for being funny. That's crazy. But man, is it ever enough? So that's something that's like tripping me out, because I'm always just like, yo. Also, you know, it's crazy when you see the guy that like is your favorite comedian or whatever, like not have cash, and then it's like, yo,
Yeah.
like my hero, he's not my hero. Like
Damn.
yeah, and that's no shade like to anyone.
Yeah.
That hasn't really happened to me. Most of the guys are like, okay, but it's like a lot of comics have a day job, you know, like comedy isn't the main thing. So that reality sometimes like gets me tripping, where I'm like, how do I make this my main gig at all times? You know, and then thirdly, getting around. The thing is, in Joburg, you have to drive everywhere. Like you have a show at Greenside, then Malvo, then in 4 ways, and you need to do all 3 of those shows so that you can like get your ish together. But it's far
Is this like in a day?
in a day. Yeah, that's happened before, where you'll like go first coming back. So you'll like, even tonight, I think there's 2 shows. There's one show in Midrand, then I'm gonna try and get to 4 ways. Then I need to try and get to Randburg. So like you go from the first one and you slowly start coming back in. And
What time do these comedy nights start?
a lot of them usually start at 8.
PM.
Yeah. So like you're also driving at like the dangerous like hours of the night, and it's
Okay, so how do you go about doing that? Like 8 PM, let's say you have the first gig in Midrand. And then do you like sit there, wait till you're done? You know, or do you like just do your set and then go to the next one?
it all depends. If that's your last gig, you can just chill there.
Yeah.
But like if you have other gigs to go to, then you're probably gonna wanna start like, you ask the guy that's organizing the thing, hey, please can I go on early? I got another gig to go to. Sometimes they say yes, sometimes they say no, it is what it is. And sometimes they don't even let you on. Sometimes you go all the way to Pretoria side to try and tell a joke, and they tell you, hey man, it's full tonight. Hi, we have too many comedians tonight. Because remember, there's not enough rooms.
Yeah.
So now everyone's like scrambling for the same spots. And the older comics take priority because they bring traction to a room. Where if a Umpo Pops comes to your room, even if there's 3 new guys that have come and they want to perform, and they all have their 5 minutes, you'd much rather give Umpo Pops 20 minutes. He makes the night amazing, because those 3 new comics, they can't guarantee you that they're going to do an amazing job. But you have and Umpo Pops can't either, but like, it's probably he's going to do a way better job. He does his 15 minutes, he kills. You recorded some like clips and stuff, you put that on social media, now everyone's coming to that room like, yo, you know Umpo Pops is, you know that room, yo, dog, he's there, bro. Like, and now you have a popping thing, which brings more traction to the place. Those new comics next week want to come through and perform there. Now there's a bigger audience. And it's all of these things where it's just like, yeah, you have to have foresight. You really have to have foresight. Actually, I think that's the 4th thing I know you asked for 3 is foresight. Other people not having foresight in terms of growing the industry. Everyone is just like, I must perform. I need to be the star of the show. And it's like, bro, you're not even dope. Respectfully, even I'm sometimes like, in terms of what this room needs right now, it doesn't need a Khabane. It needs someone that's way funnier than Khabane to just amplify the room a bit more. So I need to have the foresight to know that to close the night and make it amazing, even though there's only one spot left and I waited the whole night. The room doesn't need me. The room needs someone that's great. And a lot of new comics struggle to have that foresight because they're just like, you're scrutinizing against me and you won't give me an opportunity to be like, I could have done something amazing. And it's like, bro, we don't even know you. There's no guarantee that you're going to do well. Whereas this guy that's a veteran that's been doing this for 20 odd years can guarantee that he's going to come, rock up, do an amazing job. And then next week when you come, there's going to be a bigger audience for all of us. But to have that foresight is very difficult because everyone is just like, y'all hate me. You know, it's just like, I don't even care about you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I hear you. I really, really do. So do you actually get paid, like, if you end up going to Pretoria and you just went there?
Oh, so
do you get paid for that?
For a new material night, no, because you're just trying to practice. You are asking to go on and practice or whatever. But like a booked gig, yeah, you get paid, for sure.
That's not bad, man. Like, as long as you pay me for my time, you pay me for the fact that I came through, I'm
But
fine.
it always depends. Like, did you ask? Because some people will like ask to perform at a place and then be like, you owe me money. And it's like, brother, you wanted this.
You asked for it.
Yeah.
That's crazy stuff, man. Anyways, it's such as life. Such as life. Opportunity-wise, like if someone said, "Hey, Khabane, I'm trying to get into the comedic industry."
Don't.
Oh.
No, I'm joking.
Well, there it is then. Nah, but on real, like, how would you say they should go about like finding the right opportunities and like finding the right people to talk to, being in the right places? What are the right places? Who are the right people?
Be respectful to everybody, firstly. That's not even a rule of comedy, that's just a rule of life. Just be respectful to everybody. People that are performing, the audience, everybody. Don't come onto a stage and just like think that like you're the hardest thing on earth and like disrespect the audience. By like, some people like, I feel like they purposely are whack. Like, or like they want to like you want to just provoke audiences just to say like things for the sake of saying things. Like you just controversial unnecessarily. There's no punchline. It was just like transgender people shouldn't have rights. Full stop. And it's like, brother, what? Like, and then where's the funny or where's the interest? Like, where is it? Like, it's just like, nah, I'm just here cause.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that happened. But be respectful. Be on time, which is also like be respectful. But understand what you're getting into a little. I know you'll never fully grasp the thing until you do it. But come to the new material nights and don't insist on getting a spot to like perform. Rather just watch. At least come to 2 shows. At least 2 shows. Watch. Just watch how people do comedy. Bring friends. Because if you bring people to the show, it makes the shows bigger, it makes the shows better for everyone. And come, watch. And then after you know, have like, what's the word? Raise the rapport with the guy that like is...
Raise the what now?
Like a rapport, what's the like, you know, like, cool, you've been coming to the new material nights. I see you're here every week trying to do the thing. Next week we're gonna put you on for sure. Wait, once you've established that, then it's like, bro, do your best, have a like, and listen to what they're asking you to do. Do a 5-minute set, so don't go over time. You know, you can rather be under time, rather do a 4-minute thing, and be great in those 4 minutes, than try and do 6 minutes and piss everybody off because it was whack and such and such and such and such. Like, just come to the show, enjoy the show, be respectful to everybody, watch, and then when you ask the guy, just ask, yo, how do I get a spot? They'll tell you, come to more shows, and then they'll put you on.
Who is that person that we're talking to in this hypothetical situation?
Okay, technically right now it's me.
Okay, yeah.
Technically.
You, if they met you.
If they're coming to like a Monday night at 6.
Yeah.
just come to 2 shows, watch the show, bring friends, of course. And then literally, because there's a lot of people that are asking for spots. So then just hold on. There's people 2 weeks that have asked to be on that show. So I'll tell you, yeah, on this day, pull up to that show. You'll definitely get your spot. And actually come on time. Because sometimes you'll tell them, this is the day.
No, like African time, wada wada.
And they just
patient.
Sometimes they just don't pull through, and then they come the next week, instead of the week that I asked them to come, and be like, "Can I get the spot this week?" And it's like, bro, there's people that I had to plan 2 weeks ago that asked for, just like you, waited 2 weeks and then you didn't come. We're gonna have to wait for another thing, and I'm not trying to I want everyone to perform. I want everyone to get the opportunity. I'm not even trying to gatekeep I wish it wasn't up to me, because if it was, also, remember, we don't have a comedy club in South Africa anymore. I'm not in South Africa, in Joburg anymore. We have we're starting up places in bars and dingy places. So these places also need to close at a certain time. So I have to follow the rules of the place that we're performing at. So if they say 10 o'clock, it's chat. 10 o'clock, it's chat. So now for me to be prolonging it, I'm making this bar owner get fines and stuff. So it's beyond me. I want you to perform. I want you to get the opportunity. I want you to spread your wings and fly and be the comedic genius you think you are. But then on the other hand, we need to make sure that the owners are happy so that we can continue doing nights like this. And it's bigger than me, it's bigger than you, it's bigger than us, because it's for us. So yeah, always just have that mindset, I would say. To get into comedy, just have the mindset that it's bigger than us, but do your best. Just come to every show. Come to every show. If you hear about a comedy thing, just come.
So let's say you're not there. Now
Yeah.
Khabane is not there, but I'm at a comedy night. Who am I looking for?
Oh, there's a bunch of people. But a lot of the time you see a comedy poster, you just wherever the place where you saw posted the poster, just DM those people and how do you hop on? And there's usually someone that you can talk to.
Well, for people who are trying to get into comedy, who are trying to get into the comedy space, you know what's up. You know how to do it. You know who to speak to. I was trying to give you a little something, a little meat. But yeah, man. So, I do want to ask, who is the one person you can say was your biggest inspiration when it comes to this, comedy? One person you can say, this is the reason why I'm here, man. This person, yeah, it's funny.
The biggest. I'm trying to think of. I don't know. I have my comedy top 5s type vibe, but the person that really inspired me, it was girls, bro.
Girls.
Yeah.
You already make girls laugh.
Niggas. Yeah, bro.
Niggas.
That's also the reason why I became an artist generally, because I always saw people that were funny were getting attention from the girls. I remember first when I saw one of the hottest girls at my primary school, and she brought a Trevor Noah DVD to school, and she was just I find him so attractive, and I was like, I
do that.
Not jokes, bro.
Nah, because I don't know why, but a lot of dudes in the creative spaces say that. I just became a creative, or I became whatever it is that I'm doing because it gets girls, and I'm just that's your motivation?
That was the original reason.
It's crazy business.
We was young, we was dumb, it was a different time. But now it's I don't care about girls. Yo, that's dangerous, bro.
They hurt you, didn't they?
Not even that, it's just it's distracting. Honestly, that's the last thing on my mind. I want to be dope. That's really it.
We see you. So, here's the thing. Initially, we were supposed to have a little black box question type vibe, right? Which was to get to know you, but it completely slipped my mind.
Oh, damn.
So we're gonna do it now.
Oh.
Okay. So basically, it's 3 questions.
Are you gonna edit this in the?
I don't know.
Are you gonna edit this and post put this at the beginning?
Oh, no. I'm just going to keep it going.
Okay.
So, pick a number between 1 and 25.
11.
Could you say 3 numbers?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to start with 11, right? What do you wish to see more of in your life?
Money and more talented people.
Talented people in like every space.
In every space, like, and not talented like they're just bored. Like, actually, let me not even say talented. More confident people, like people that come through and they put in work and they're confident about their work. Like nothing can deter them from putting in the work. It doesn't even necessarily have to be good at first, but they just keep going. No matter what anyone tells them, they're just confident that this will work. Especially in the arts. It's just that mindset. Yeah.
Do you feel like you're that guy?
I want to be more that guy. I'm trying to be that guy. I want to, like the way Tyler the Creator used to talk about himself back in 2011 till this day, that's who I want to be, bro. I don't want to be Tyler, I want to be that. But like, I want to be Khabane the Creator, bro. Like, yeah.
Let's go! Khabane the Creator, purr!
Don't ever quote that again, that was really corny.
Watch how I'm gonna be constantly. It's the only name I'm gonna be calling you from now on.
Please, no.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Another number.
22. Yeah, wait, wow. What the highest number I could go to?
25.
Oh, 22.
22. What is your favorite feature on your face?
There's so many. Yo. I really like my face. Cause I just see the whole face.
Nah, nigga. One. Like the one thing you just like, oh, if you could like change everything on your face or to change, this is the one thing like, don't you dare.
Can I get another question?
No, sir.
Like,
I only hear like what's the one your favorite feature is just like can't live without this.
this is the hardest. I'm actually a bit of a narcissist with like this being the hardest question you asked.
Yeah, I know that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yo, I have like my face though, bro. I don't know, like my mustache. I'll say the little bit of hair I have on the top of my lip. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, that's it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to change.
I don't say my beauty
Good.
spots, but like, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Next number.
Or one.
If you had a day to do anything you wanted, what would you do?
If I had a day to do anything I wanted, sleep.
Sleep.
Yo, I just like if I could do anything I wanted, I would sleep and then fly.
Okay.
Anything. Or this is like grounded in reality.
No, like anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fly
pick
and
up the
then,
box.
yeah, sleep and then fly. That's what you.
Why sleep? Like it's sounding like you're not someone who sleeps now. You're not someone who rests and stuff like that.
Yeah, I my sleep schedule is really messed up because like I said, I'm going out at like the ungodly hours of the night. So I'm just
Doing ungodly things.
no telling jokes about ungodly things. And then I come back at night exhausted, and then I have to like I'm just tired all the time. So even you saying this interview is gonna be that early in the morning, I was like,
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
yeah.
I hear you. We're gonna do one more number.
I wasn't.
We're gonna do one more number. It's supposed to be 7. I said 3, but I want one more. I can do what I want. Awesome questions.
Also, this camera crew must sleep. You know, they must relax. These guys. Yeah.
That's the number.
Yeah.
Next number.
Kind of overwork these guys. 1 to 25. Let's go with 7.
Would you rather work the perfect job or win the lottery?
Who win the lottery? But what is the perfect job?
That's literally up to you. Literally, by perfect job, it's literally you. What would you like? What would you dream of as the perfect job?
Then getting paid a lot of money to just tell jokes. Like, cool. I'll do that.
We're gonna play a little game. Honestly, we're getting closer to the end,
Okay.
but we're just gonna touch up on a little game. So this is the vibe we're going for. These are the rules of the game. So I've got 9 words here, and these 9 words you have to guess what they are, and I am giving you 14 clues, right? So for example, this is the word. I'm just giving you an example. Okay? This is the word. What is this?
Pen.
It's a pen. So my clues are going to be surrounded, like whatever has to do with this.
Okay.
So for instance, I'll just be like writing. And then you have to, then now you've got 13 clues.
Okay.
You get? So you have to get through 9 words using 14 clues, which is like 1 word per clue. Yeah,
Okay.
you have to guess all 9 words.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
Tuesday.
Weekly? Like day 2? Wait.
Okay, black hair.
How did the K word come to mind first? Like I was like, I don't know why that just popped up in my head. Whoa, am I broken? That's crazy, bro. Black hair. Like the way I want to be like niggers, like yo. Black hair, but
Think about like everything. All now your clues that add up.
Okay, so Tuesday, and then you said black hair. Tuesday, black hair, and that's for 1 word. Tuesday, black hair. I can't. Let's move on to the next.
Okay, sailing.
Ship, a boat,
Yeah, boat. Photography.
camera.
Yeah. Fingers.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Fingers, pointing, index,
Jewelry.
swag. Nah, I'm
My nigga!
I'm joking. Jewelry, clothes. I don't know.
Khabane.
Clothes. Like
How
gold.
How what? There's no way.
Silver. Earrings, neck chain, nose ring. I said earring already. Rings.
It took you that long.
Oh damn.
Necklace, earrings. That's crazy.
Yeah, those are all jewelry. Okay, so
Safe.
house, like your home. Safe.
Dingy.
Dingy. So safe and dingy are trying to describe the same word. It's safe and dingy. I don't know. The car. Nah, skip this one.
Pops.
What?
Good one. That's a good one.
Popcorn.
No.
Corn. Pops. Oh, cereal. Cornflakes. Like
Give you another one. Birthdays.
cake.
It. Like the movie It.
Oh, clowns. Like clowns. Wait, so pop, birthdays, and clowns. Balloons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tea.
Rooibos. Fresh pack.
No, but you're wrong. But tea. Tea's my word.
Tea is not your word. but
No, tea is my clue.
tea. Oh, the cookies.
Black.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was about to say, please don't say hair. I'm not even sure like how far we
I
are.
think we're finished.
Like with the words.
Cause I got boat, I got The only one at the beginning one.
The
So,
clues.
oh, so because I got both balloons,
Mm-hmm.
coffee,
Now I mean your clues.
ring.
Yes.
I think I'm all out of clues though.
We're just gonna go on for the last two, and then we'll just say you lost the game.
Yeah.
In the morning. Wait, morning.
Was this supposed to like form a sentence?
No,
It's just
it's
words.
just words.
Oh, that's how I'm trying to like make it like a set. Okay. Kind of what did you say now? Morning. News. Or
Awake.
oh, sleep. Pajamas. Sleep. Shower.
Morning. Awake.
Breakfast.
Loud.
Oh, but like hardy dogs. Like
What?
you wake up first thing in the morning and you hear it's like hardy dogs.
Hardy does.
Yeah, you know the birds. They're
Oh
loud.
no.
Birds chirping.
Phone.
Oh, alarm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, son.
I feel like your clues are just whack, bro.
Nah, bro, you are whack at this game. Rings.
And then-
You sold me there. You bad at it.
Okay, so that's
Sun.
I want to say moon.
Me. Yes. Moon is right.
Oh, okay, okay.
Moon is right. Anyways,
So what's what?
yo, you lost. You lost really bad. That was the last word. Not sure how badly you lost, but you got out of clues.
Can I see what you're reading? Because you're just making this stuff up as you go along. I don't even think there's a single word in that book. There's nothing in it.
Nah, I'm not that guy, bro. I'm prepared. I'm a prepared girlie. Don't
Oh,
play
you
with me
said
like
Tuesday,
that.
you say Wednesday. Oh, damn. You know what you should have said?
What?
You're also, can I actually tell that you're real quick? Because, bro, clearly you're just bad.
Okay, no, give me. Okay, let's do the ones
You're
that.
bad at 30 seconds.
Shut up.
Bro, the only two that I didn't get right, which was Wednesday and Dangerous.
Yeah, but like, how would you have gone about explaining Wednesday?
Adams.
I said black hair. That's what I meant. That's literally what I meant. Wednesday.
When
Tuesday.
I said Adams, what was the first thing that came to your head?
It was Wednesday, but that's because I know.
I would have killed it, bro. I would have.
Whatever. Okay, what about the other one? Yeah, Baba, I said dingy. I said safe, which was the opposite of that. What else would you have said?
Warning.
Ingles. What did you say, man? Anyways, a recommendation. Please give us a little recommendation.
Every month.
Ah, bro!
Oh, I thought you meant that.
Oh, what? No. Hold up. So, a recommendation. If it's a movie, a song, a something that you can leave us with, that you just like, this is a good piece of art. Doesn't matter what the reasoning is, why you feel like this is something I'd recommend, but something I'd recommend.
Okay. Comedy shows, particularly the one that I'm running. Every Monday, 8 o'clock in Melbourne at 6's, we'll be running a comedy show. There's funny guys, sometimes there's not so funny guys, but it's hilarious to still watch either one. So come through there. That's a great recommendation. And then,
It's a recommendation.
yeah, definitely come to that. And then, yeah.
Is that is it? No other recommendation?
I can't. This new album I'm listening to, I feel like most people won't like it, but it's by her name is Cara Jackson. It's called Why. Oh. Hey, you know the.
It seems like you guys are just getting along, hey?
In the song, I appreciate it.
Yay.
Her name is Cara
Yeah.
Jackson. The album is called Why Does the Earth Give Us People to Love? I am loving that album so much. It's different. It's different. It's been a while since I've heard something different that I enjoy. So yeah.
I'll say
Brother's
yes.
nodding his head. That's when you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Shout out.
That's dope. I guess we have something to listen to as well, you know. We got some info, we got some value, we got something to learn, some growth nyana here and there. And who? Cara Jackson.
Cara Jackson.
Cara.
Yeah, Kara and then Jackson like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, well, you have it. Anyways, guys, we have reached the end of this episode. Please do like, please do share. Please do subscribe. Share it with the people you know are gonna love it. You know, people who like a little art, a little creativity, a little ha ha ha. Yeah, please do follow the building practice on Instagram. The_building practice. Khabane, where can people find you?
It's at Khabane_TV on all social medias, and by all social medias I mean Instagram and TikTok, because I am not on Facebook. I was born in the right time, so I can't. And yeah, so Instagram, TikTok, it's Khabane_TV. You can find me on all social medias there. Yeah. Oh, also go check out my YouTube. There's Khabane. What is it? Yeah, just type Khabane_TV. Actually, you'll find the link to my YouTube on there. And come to the Comics Choice Awards. It's on the 13th of April. And if you buy a ticket, you can use my promo, which is Khabane in all caps 10. Khabane 10. So yeah, Khabane 10, one word. Yeah. 13th of April. Cool. See you guys there.
Anything else?
Oh, and shout out.
Of course, this nigga always has something.
Shout out
Shit.
Amber, happy birthday. We really appreciate. No, I'm joking. I don't even know anyone named Amber. Anyway, this.
Anyways, let's cut the cameras. I am your host, Lukhanya Mangoba. We are being joined by Khabane Moloi. It has been amazing. See you next week.